I would like to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of staying with a host family while traveling abroad. First of all, I think the biggest advantage would be staying with a host family would be the cheapest option. It means that you would certainly save on staying in a hotel, and also meals would be cheaper rather than going out to eat all the time. But I think the biggest advantage, in my opinion, of staying with a host family is you would get an authentic cultural experience. That is to say, that you would experience the realities of daily life, being with a native family. They would provide you with local dishes. You would get a taste of what local food is really like, and which would often be a healthier choice. And also, the host family will give you insight on places, tourist attractions that visitors would otherwise not let you in on. They would probably give you tips on survival too, which means they would tell you which places are dangerous, which places to avoid, and how not to get ripped off, how to use your money well. I think a big disadvantage for me of staying with a host family is the loss of freedom and the loss of privacy. Because although you would be living in your own room, have your own room, but you would be sharing the rest of the house with a host family. And it would be a loss of freedom because you would have to stick to their schedule of doing things. You would have to come and go according to their schedule, eat meals at their time, and maybe there would even be a curfew. So there are pros and cons about staying with a host family, but I think in the long run it would be a nice experience. As far as keeping in touch with long-distance friends, I keep in touch mainly with my parents. And they let me know what's happening with the rest of my friends in the United States. I keep in touch with them via Skype, which is a good way to know what they're doing and keep up to date with the rest of my friends. And we do this once a week. To continue, I would like to talk about the topic of recycling. I recycle personally. I use scrap paper. I mean that paper that I haven't used on both sides, I cut up and I use for taking notes. My wife also recycles old magazines, and I think this is especially a good idea because it saves on cutting down more trees and using more paper products. I am aware that styrofoam is a material that can't be recycled easily because it's hard to degrade and it takes a lot longer to degrade than other materials such as plastics and metals. But I think recycling is a good idea. I think it should be mandatory in Ecuador. I think the main reason is because natural resources are limited. It takes a lot of water, energy, fuel to process things. And I think a big problem in Ecuador is the space used for dumping garbage. I think large garbage dumps are detrimental to the environment and are causing problems with the water sources and also the atmosphere. So I think mandatory recycling in Ecuador is overall a good idea. Thank you.